Hi, I'm Sophia, the smartass psychic. I, uh, my hair is so swirly, and I feel like my face is sweaty, and I'm getting really tired of these videos. I just feel so, well, it'll take time, right? It'll take time. I figure I'll keep doing these videos, and I'll get better, and my real personality will come through because I won't be so scared. And I don't know. And I'll have enough money later on to get my hair cut. Oh man, my hair is so squirrely. But I wanted to talk about criticism. Um, that whole thing about being your own best friend, criticizing yourself, and that moment when you look in the mirror and you go, ugh, and you don't want to look at mirrors, you don't want people taking your picture, all that kind of stuff. Ugh, I've got hair curling down my back. Look at how long my hair is. See this? I need a haircut. Um, yes, self-acceptance. The whole idea of accepting yourself. And you've probably heard this a million times, but I'll say it anyway, that when you accept yourself, it's so much easier for other people to accept you. And when you love yourself, it's so much easier for other people to love you. If you don't love yourself, it's really hard to find someone that's going to love you just the way you are. It just doesn't happen. Okay. Um, this is something that I'm struggling with, and I really, really want to get past this because I feel like it's foundational to so many things in my life. And doing these videos is really, really monumental for me because I used to be really, really shy, and doing these videos is really hard because you're putting yourself out there, and I have to put all this makeup on, or else I look totally washed out. I mean, the way I look now is not. I mean, the amount of makeup I have on now is not what I wear during the day. Now I don't have any foundation on. See this? I don't have any foundation on, but I've got like tons of eye makeup and lipstick and stuff. And I feel really subconscious if I came to the camera without it. So anyway, this whole self-love thing, I think it's so foundational to everything else in your life because you can have a great job, you can make lots of money, you can be really pretty, you can have a great body, or you can be really handsome and have the perfect muscles, and maybe your dad's connected and your mom's a social butterfly, or your mom is this really cool scientist at the local college, or something. I come from a family of geeks. We're not scientists, but we're musicians, and I like to write. I'm crazy about words. Anyway, that's getting off the subject. Uh, See, where was I? I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm going to be cute and adorable and flustered because I don't know where I am. These things are kind of off the cuff. I try not to be too structured, and I tried, at the beginning of doing these videos, I tried reading stuff, and that didn't work, and I wish my nose would stop itching. That didn't work, and so I've got a couple of notes here. Let's see if I can cover some of this. Oh, about your body shape, all right? Everybody wants someone else's body shape. I don't care who you are. I am guilty of that. And jealousy and envy, whichever one you want to call it, is really not healthy because it causes chemical problems in your body. And what I've done, like if someone has a car that I like, or their hair, or a boyfriend, I am not dating right now. I am just too busy. But it's hard, you know. It's hard when I see someone that looks really happy or whatever. But anyway, I see a car that I like, or someone has a great haircut, or they have something that I want, you know. And my MO used to be, oh, how come I don't have that, you know, and feeling sorry for myself and that kind of thing, and just feeling sorry for myself, which is really destructive. It really is. And so, whether it's someone's haircut or they have she has a great guy, or she has all this money to spend on a new coat every fall, or or she can go and buy all these books. I love books. I'm a book freak, or whatever. What I do is I say, oh, that's what I want. That's for me. That's coming to me. And that might sound weird to you, but it really helps to have that kind of attitude, because that kind of thing tells the universe tells the universe that that's what you're expecting. And when you're going, oh yeah, well, she gets you know she gets to have a nice car, or look at her, she has no problem getting guys. I mean, she's never had a weight problem, or whatever. These kind of things that we do to ourselves, right? Instead of that, just look at that and smile. Make yourself smile and tell yourself that that's what you want. That's what you want. And it's coming your way, and that's for me. And just think of it as something that you're going to have. Don't think of it as a separate thing from you, as if, oh, she has it, but I'm not going to. Just, it's something you want. Just expect it to come to you. Now, that's hard at first, but like anything else, it's just a habit. Um, so we can go right into self-talk after that. Uh, the things that you say to yourself are really important too. The things that you say to yourself set up your beliefs. Oh, I've got a window open. The things that you say to yourself. Okay. Um, where was I? The things that you say to yourself construct your beliefs. They build your beliefs. They're where your beliefs come from. And what you say to yourself is often what you grew up with. So what you can do, if you don't like the things that you say to yourself, you really got to pay attention, is write them down, okay? The things that you don't like about yourself, write them down, like, oh man, why didn't I speak up? Why do I have to be so shy all the time? Why can't I be outgoing? That's what I used to be like, okay? That's how I used to feel. And I'm still that way a little bit, but I've done two things. One thing is I'll push myself out of my comfort zone, but not way out, not usually, but just a little bit, you know. Like when I'm at the grocery store, I'll give her a compliment. Oh, I like your earrings, or the guy, I'll thank him for bagging my groceries, or I don't know, just I even compliment people on stuff like, oh, that color looks good on you, or just talk about bullshit. It's a beautiful day. Say something. Just make yourself say something. And then after a while, that's easy. Believe it or not, it gets easy. And then you keep pushing yourself just a little bit. And after a while, your comfort zone gets wider and wider and wider. It's really cool. Okay, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, on that thing about liking something that someone else has, what you do is you have an attitude of gratitude. This gratitude thing is so important because it lifts your vibes and it helps you create good chemicals in your body because when you're smiling, your body releases certain chemicals, and probably it's endorphins, I'm imagining. Endorphins, dopamine, something like that. Whatever, the feel good stuff. I'll have to look it up and see what the scientific, um, the science is behind that. But you create good chemicals in your body when you smile, believe it or not. It really happens. And gratitude tells the universe that that's what you're expecting. So you gotta keep doing that. You gotta pay attention to what you're thinking, pay attention to what you're saying. And I like Louise Hay. She did a video that I watched today on loving yourself, and it made me cry because some stuff came up, you know. And she said to look in the mirror and say, and look in your eyes, okay? Look at yourself straight in the eyes and look in a mirror and say, I love you. I love you. And then notice the feelings that come up. Is it joy and feeling good, or is it a knot in your stomach? Uh, you don't feel good, okay? You don't feel good. And notice the words that come up in your head. And I noticed the ones that came up in my head were, you're not good enough. Now, I don't know where that came from, but obviously I grew up with something that was really damaging. Both my parents had problems. You know, they had problems and they were doing the best they could, but but parents push their problems onto their kids whether they want to or not. And we'll talk about forgiveness another time, but self-love is foundational to everything else in your life, to getting the right guy, to making friends that are supportive, to reaching your goals in life, to feeling good about your body, feeling good about your life, depression and all that. And one thing that Louise Hay said was to stop criticizing yourself. So that's my challenge to you, not criticize yourself. So I'll talk about, that's part of weight loss, by the way, is self-love, because if you don't have that in place, any diet that you go on won't stick because your self-concept is off. Um, so tomorrow we're going to talk about another secret to weight loss that you can do every day. Okay? Talk to you later.